Now to a story KPRC Channel 2 Investigates has been following for months. A dangerous, profanity-laced punishment workout forced on members of the University of Houston women's soccer team. That workout left one player hospitalized with a potentially deadly medical condition. We've asked to see emails from university leaders who knew about this workout. The university has tried to keep those records secret. But tonight, we have a full, unredacted email detailing exactly what the university's president knew about it and what she did about it. Here's KPRC Channel 2 investigator Mario Diaz.
I'm ashamed of the fact that she won't speak. You know, as a fellow woman, she should be supporting the young people, the young women that are under her leadership. I think that it is cowardly of them to not want to speak and take responsibility.
Players react to the silence of University of Houston President Renu Khator and Athletic Director Chris Pesman. Leadership will not sit down with Channel 2 Investigates to discuss physical punishment within the women's soccer program under their watch. For months, the public institution has been battling to keep information out of the public eye. UH attorneys sending letters to the state's attorney general asking for public information we requested not be released. President Khator received an email from a parent on January 29th. Khator forwarded the email without comment to Pesman and the school's general counsel, Donna Cornell. When U of H gave that email to Channel 2 Investigates, large chunks of it were missing. Here is what the email really looks like. It summarizes a 90-minute meeting on November 9th of last year involving Senior Associate Athletic Director DeWanna Chiser regarding the February 2018 workout. The words punished or punishment are used over 15 times, along with nearly 300 up-downs. The workout was without any water breaks or water. Many of the girls cried in pain, and coaches were present. Days later, UH trainers were baffled over the swelling in a player's right arm. The player ended up in the ER. Her kidneys were threatened. She had rhabdo. The player's kidneys could have suffered irreparable kidney damage or complete kidney failure, which could have been fatal. U of H is also made aware of out-of-pocket expenses incurred. Important to highlight that weeks following the November 9th meeting, in a letter approved by Chiser, head coach Diego Bocanegra makes it clear in an email, we no longer use physical punishment within our team.
Get up. Get the F up. This is your fault. Get up.
Players and parents have confirmed the workout.
Girls were crying. Girls were unable to get up or go back down.
The university's own definition of hazing, does it match up what took place inside of that practice?
Yes.
Less than 24 hours after our June 11th report, the university announced an internal investigation. 9 days later, the Board of Regents announced UH police will report their findings to the Harris County District Attorney.
I think it's more appropriate for an outside agency to do the investigation.
Rick Flores is a former Travis County prosecutor. Flores has prosecuted nearly half a dozen hazing cases. He believes the February 2018 workout fits the Texas hazing statute.
In this case, we're obviously dealing with serious bodily injury when we're talking about the possibility of a fatality or the impaired use of a functioning organ, a kidney in this case.
Medical records obtained by Channel 2 Investigates reference the 280 up-downs that led to the player being hospitalized with rhabdo. The player spent 5 days in the hospital. The stay cost nearly $30,000. In March of 2015, following hazing allegations on campus, President Khator said, "Let me be clear. Hazing is a criminal act, and consent is not a defense. Failure to report hazing also is a criminal offense and a violation of university policy." This said, let's go back to the email filled with details focused on the February 2018 workout. The same email President Khator forwarded. Flores examined that email carefully and had this reaction.
It just looks like somebody just hit forward on an email.
Because these are officials within the institution, were they required to go to the dean of students?
I believe they were. It explicitly states that, not only in the U of H statement, but also in the Texas Education Code, that you're to go to the dean of students. And nowhere on that chain does it show that the dean of students was made aware of this.
The criminal investigation into what happened on the soccer field is still ongoing by UH police, according to a university official. We do know the Board of Regents wants to get to the bottom of this. As board chair Tillman Fertitta stated, I find it unacceptable that any workout resulted in a student's health being compromised. And Bill and Dominique, the district attorney's office, also confirming the university is not done with its criminal investigation to us.
And when it does get done, it needs to turn it over to the DA's office.
Their
correct?
findings will be turned over to the district attorney's office.
All right.
We know you'll
Thank you,
keep
Mario.
following it for us.
All right, thank you.
Mario.
Wow.